Your skin also contains nails. The function of them is to protect the distal part. Distal part meaning far away. And far away, distal meaning far away. The opposite of distal is proximal. The distal part of the digit, meaning your fingers or your toes, and it helps to pry things open and pick up small objects. Finger, you have this part, nail root. The nail has different parts. You have this nail root. It is where the growth occur, and they have keratin there as they grow outward. Their fingernail is mostly keratin as well. You have the nail body, is the visible part of the nail. You have cuticle. Cuticle, they are the substances that is coated on top of the nail root to protect the nail root. There's something called lunula. Lunula, they are the white half moon at the base. They are the thickening of the cell. Lunula. So you can see this part, very simple. Nail root, where the growth occurs, you have dividing cell there. You have the cuticle that protects your nail root. And many people, they have a very bad habit. They like to use another finger to pick on this cuticle, which is very painful. But some people do this when they are very stressful. They like to pick the cuticle. And then you have this lunula, the white half-moon shape, which is the thickening of the cell. And then you have the nail bed, you have the nail body. And some people, as you know, they like to bite on their nail when they're stressful. And then hair follicle. We talk about the hair now. Hair follicle, they extend from dermis through the epidermis. So hair follicle originate from dermis, okay? And the hair, they keep on growing through epidermis, and actually they grow outside on top of your skin. Form from epidermal cell in the hair root, and then the hair, they are also keratinized. Hair, they are also keratin, they are also protein. They are dead. So as long as they are, so in other words, the hair that we see, they are actually dead. Then you have something called erector pili muscle. Erector pili muscle, they are a form of a smooth muscle. They are an example of smooth muscle. So they are under the skin. They connect to the hair follicle, hair root, so that when you are cold or frightened, this erector pili muscle, they will contract and then pull your hair so that your hair will stand straight. When they stand straight, they will trap a thin layer of air so that it can partially keep you warmer. This goosebump mechanism, actually you can see the same mechanism in birds and in animals. So when they are cold, they will also have the same reaction. But because in animal and in birds, they have a lot more fur, a lot more hair, a lot more feather. So that when the erector pili muscle contract to erect the fur, hair, or the feather, they can effectively trap a lot more air to insulate their body temperature, to keep them warmer. They have oil gland. As I told you, that oil gland, aka sebaceous gland, because they secrete sebum, which is oil. They said that to lubricate hair and skin. Actually, another major function of that is the sebum. They inhibit bacterial growth. And you have sweat glands. Okay, sweat glands. So as you know, the sweat is the one that helps you to lower the body temperature. It is mainly water, and it has, of course, it contains iron like sodium ion, the salt can go with it. And sweating is also a way for excretion, so that the metabolic waste like urea can also be get rid of from your body through sweat. So if you don't go to pee, if you don't do number one, sweating is also a way to help you to get rid of your body waste. Disorder of your skins. If your skin is damaged, that means if it is damaged and open, then bacteria can go into your body and it will cause infection. And the dry, if your skin is prone to dryness, acidic pH, the presence of dead cells. So all this, so the dryness of the skin, slightly acidic pH, the dead cell of the outer layer, all these help you to fight, to inhibit the pathogens. But the skin can also have cancers, mainly from overexposure to UV light damage. And you also have something called dermatitis. Basically, it's a skin inflammation because it can be due to allergic reaction or allergic to chemicals that can give you dermatitis. Another common disorder of your skin there is called acne. Okay, many of us experience acne outbreak during our puberties. You have acne on the face, on the shoulder, on the body, chest, and back. These locations, because we have a lot of sebaceous gland. Okay, sebaceous gland is the oil gland that I talked about. And then because we have a hormone surge during puberty that causes the increase in the sebum or the oil production. When you have too much oil or sebum secreted, it will block the sebaceous gland, you block the oil gland, and then you will have this bacterium infection. And then this bacteria will grow and then the inflammatory response is the pimple. So acne is basically a bacterial infection, and then the inflammatory response of your skin causes the pimple. Warts, they are also a form of skin disorder. It is caused by papillomavirus. Papillomavirus on your skin will cause warts. Wart can occur in any age. Non-genital wart, it is very common in teenager on their skin. Usually they are harmless without treatment. It can cause cosmetic disfigurement because when you have warts on your skin, it doesn't look good. There are several ways to treat it. The most common way is to use liquid nitrogen. Use liquid nitrogen to freeze that part of the skin. And in this case, it can, after this, the wart will come off.